Hi.
Hi. Good to see you, Larry.
Let's talk about this truck that you built.
Ta-da! Well, it's a truck I was part of, but the guys like Sebastian, Ryan back at the shop, all the Koruworks guys put it together. Absolutely. It's been an ongoing project for Rutledge Wood and Toyota 2SA, and I never thought it would get to be here, and it's here, and it's awesome.
It's very appropriate. It's Koruworks pink.
Yes.
And there's a lot of stuff going on. What a truck. Look at this thing.
It is really cool. So it's a 1J, built bottom end, some good stuff inside there. As you can see, air conditioning as well.
Nice. Well, it gets pretty hot in Atlanta.
Hot. And if anybody knows Koruworks, most of our cars have AC. If we can, we keep the AC in it, which means all of the radiator and everything had to get relocated to the rear. So it's actually, while we were back there, we tube chassised the rear end, and it's an S chassis rear subframe back there. So it is a very much drift car. It should be very comfortable for Rutledge to drift.
Wait, this is a drift vehicle?
It's a drift vehicle. Ta-da!
Drift truck.
Drift truck. Yes.
So this is not for the street.
It is for the street. No, this is going to do things like hot rod power tour and stuff, but it is meant to burn off the rear tires.
No way.
Yeah, so you can kind of see in here a little bit, maybe like some of the swirl pots and stuff like that.
Okay,
yeah.
So then that's why there's vents and stuff here?
Correct. That's to vent the radiator. So we have the radiator standing flat right here on the other side. The fan's pointing up, so all that vents out the back side of it. And it's like, this looks cool, but it is to actually vent all the hot air. Yep, fuel cells over there on that side. All kinds of fun trickery in between. But yeah, technically it is a S14 from the cab back. So yeah, as you kind of get in there, you can see a lot of it, dual caliper setup, stuff we're familiar with.
Right. Love the wheels so much.
Wheels are
awesome.
awesome.
I think they fit the truck.
Rutledge came up to us with these wheels a couple weeks before SEMA and said, make them work. And they had been sitting out in the weather a bit, and we got them cleaned up, fitted, rebarreled to fit the truck how they need to with these beautiful Continental tires. Yeah, it came together.
How was the condition of this when you originally got this?
It was a wrecked truck. Rut got this truck, I don't know the full story, but it had to be $1,000. Underneath a tree. There's tree sap everywhere. The front was in a wreck, and he said, hey, I just want to put a JZ swap in it. And we said, all right, let's put a JZ swap in it. And then it started to just escalate. So he said, I want air conditioning. So the next thing is we had to move the radiator to the rear. While we're back there, we said, well, we might as well put independent rear end. And then he said, well, let's make it a drift truck. So we had to get rid of the steering box, bunch of stuff. SabFab made a really cool angle kit for it. So yeah, the whole front suspension's been reworked.
Wait, so part of it is that you couldn't fit everything because the motor is a lot longer, because it comes with an inline four.
Correct.
The motor is just so much longer.
Yep. And as you can see, that intercooler is right on the grill. There's no room for a radiator.
Right.
It gets really tight in there. But there was just enough room for an AC condenser.
Amazing.
Yep.
So then, power-wise, did you guys have a chance to dyno this yet?
We did. It's just shy of 400 right now. We're still doing like break-in oil, things like that. Again, the bottom one was built, but it is these Drift Motion rebuilt billet twins. So another thing is we want the truck to be used. So we came up with a horsepower goal and then matched the turbos best for that. Hence, there's not a big single turbo on there because we didn't want to make 500, 600 horsepower. It needs to be a good cruiser that can be driven. Again, things like hot rod power tour and around South Georgia where Rutledge lives. And then he could put his drift spares in the rear and go slide.
I also love the fact that you have a little bit like a low rider.
You know Sebastian.
Design.
You know
Yeah.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
He lays down the flame.
Yeah.
Every time.
Cut to a clip of him shredding on the outside of Koruworks, just like
He does.
just out front, you know.
Sebastian is our style king over at Koruworks, and this is his signature.
So then you guys tubbed this also at Koruworks?
Correct. So we started with, what did we start with? Trailer fenders originally? You just made them sheet metal, yeah.
So these are just sheet metal ones that you guys made up?
Yeah, did some bead rolls so you can see they're beaded. So they are strong, they are structural, because again, there's structural fenders in here originally. But with its steering angle, there's not enough room. It's interfering and hitting everything. So we had to get rid of the fender liners.
So then it's S14 rear suspension and some Corvette bits too?
So it's got a full S13
It's not that bright in here, sir. I don't know why you have sunglasses on.
You got called out, it's Las Vegas.
Right. An S chassis technically, so S13 full everything in the rear. It's got Corvette front coilovers, Fortunatos. They made those for us.
Sure.
It's got like custom upper control arms, custom lower control arms, and a custom subframe.
Yep, that has a
Staff wrap,
Mustang
right?
rack.
Yeah, Mustang rack, SS97.
Yep.
Something
And
like
then, okay, Mustang rack, but what about this angle? How are you able to get the angle out of this thing?
that. Well, since it's like longer, the pickup point on the little tension rod just moves a little bit, so you can just
That's it. So it's
Yeah.
just modified knuckles, stock knuckles.
technically, yeah. Because like the way the Toyota ones are, like they're like that little knuckle adapter thing, so it's not like the full knuckle. So yeah, it's a modified.
Interesting.
It's drift truck. It's what we know how to build in like the form of a SEMA truck. And we're just front and center in Toyota. This is insane. But this is what we know how to build. It's like a drift car. You know,
Right.
at the same sense, this is what this is.
Huh. What
And
a
then interior is pretty
vehicle.
cool. We did some fun stuff on the interior.
Yeah, it's pink everywhere. Like
It's pink.
I really like the hardware. Koruworks ATL.
Yeah, that's
all
just
the little bits all over the place. The hardware. It's so pink. I mean, how much flake did you guys use for this?
so much. So the cool thing is the good folks at House of Colors, we brought it down to House of Color and they shot it for us at their facility. Thank God, because they are just masters. As you can see, they did the whole interior for us. ECU Master hooked us up with like the new ECU, new PDM, so there's no fuses inside of here. This is the Koruworks, new to come out, hasn't been released yet. You're the first one to see it, but it's a reverse pullback handbrake. And as
Oh, that's nice.
isn't this pretty?
Yeah, that's really nice.
Just we try to do everything a little bit prettier.
looks
That's
great.
okay. Koruworks shift knob, all those little trinkets. They
No,
start
this,
that up.
this is cool because traditionally, it's mounted this way, right?
Correct. Yeah, it would be a pullback style. But we
Uh-huh.
wanted to tuck it up underneath the dash as best as possible and do this. Yeah. And then you can see the AC setups underneath the dash right there. We had to kind of relocate the glove box a little bit, but yeah. Oh, no, it's a comfy
cool
truck.
little digital dash.
Oh,
Here.
yeah, all the new ECU Master stuff. Such cool stuff.
Your collab steering wheel.
Yeah, we got his face on it.
Nice.
He said, put my face on it. We put his face on it. It's adorable.
Wait,
That's Rutledge Wood's face.
that's so funny.
Ah, we thought it was cute.
That's cool. Comfy purple seats.
And then you remember Tyler, of course. So we
Yeah,
got,
of course.
You know, shout out T.
R.I.P.
Love you, brother.
Miss him so much. So, yeah, Tyler was the founder of Koruworks.
That's correct.
And then, so now, what have you guys done? You pretty much took the reins in terms of in place of Tyler.
As a visionary is what we're going to call it, yeah. So I'm carrying on Tyler's vision for what Koruworks is. Tyler's wife, Lauren, she's an amazing person, and she's allowed us to keep Koruworks going, which is huge. Lauren is now the owner of Koruworks, and we have all the same staff, and we're trucking along.
Literally trucking along
Trucking
with
along.
this truck. Yeah.
And what we found out is, you know, we want to continue what we're doing. We are very blessed to be in this industry. We're very blessed to build things like this, to actually showcase our art, our craftsmanship. And so every day when we show up to work, we throw Hail Marys, we thank Lauren for our jobs, and we just keep on trucking.
Let me ask you a question that my friends from HKS asked me
Okay.
last time I built a car for the Toyota booth here at SEMA. Okay, so I built a GRD6 for Toyota for their booth. How did you get such a ricey truck in the Toyota booth?
I don't know. Isn't that wild? Okay, originally, again, we thought like, yeah, we'll be outside. They'll put us on the curb. You know, when those, like, you put the cigarette beds in the pickup truck as you walk into the show, and then we walk in this morning. Oh, let me know. We have no idea that was going to be in the middle. Like
I mean,
Larry.
look at the sign right here. Toyota.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I see your pictures?
Yeah, we're filming a content piece. He built this.
Okay, I
Yeah,
just need to make
this
sure.
is his.
Okay.
This is his
Oh,
truck.
yes,
Yeah.
Thank you. You got us in trouble.
See, we almost got kicked out. I mean, I say that in the.
You see, this
Yeah,
is,
so-
this is a prime example of how we scumbagged a 1994 Toyota into SEMA.
Exactly. So I say that with love, you know, because I really appreciate what you do so much. You and the rest of the crew at Koruworks. You're really holding down the fort in the Atlanta area, in the South, when it comes to like this kind of culture. So it's super cool to see. One last thing, love this
Powder
setup
coated
here
purple
too.
just to be as obnoxious as the truck. Yeah.
This is like Back to the Future vibes.
This is
right?
these covers that our boy E over there redid the stickers that paint match the truck are like my favorite thing about the truck.
This is so cool.
just the KC. We knew when we started the truck, Rut's like, it's got to have those KC lights with a smile on the face.
I love this so much. I have 4 of these on my FJ. And it's my favorite, even though it gets rid of the gas mileage, whatever existing I had, it
Doesn't matter.
It
It
bumps
doesn't
it
matter.
down because it's just like the sail, right? But it doesn't matter. It looks so cool.
There's no reason for them to be
It
on a
looks
drift
so
truck,
good.
and they look amazing.
It looks so good. I love it. This is a great build. This is just what's right about SEMA projects, ones that were intended to work, that do already run, that do work, no Bluetooth things, and things that are made for fun.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. This truck is meant to wall tap. It's meant to do donuts. It's meant to do it all. Rollbacks, whatever kids are doing nowadays.
Yeah.
But it is a drift truck, and it will shred some rear tires. It is kind of, I'm in shock.
Right.
Being here at SEMA, standing on like carpet, this is wild. Actually,
so
we got like
crazy.
a booth. We have a platform on the truck. This is wild.
You know what would have been better is if it was rotating while we were doing this interview.
And we were just spinning with it.
Yeah. Oh man, it's good to see you as always.
Thank you
so
Larry.
much.
Thank you for the time. Seriously, thank you for everybody who supports us at Koruworks. Again, we're just a bunch of drifters. Everything we do at Koruworks is so we can buy rear tires for us to go shred ourselves. So thank you.